Welcome to Celebrity Stories YouTube channel, and today we're going to tell you the story of how Jake Paul became famous and how he went from a Disney star to one of the biggest YouTubers and now a so-called professional boxer. It all started when Jake was born on January 17th, 1997 in Westlake, Ohio. His dad, Greg Paul, did roofing and real estate and was in the Army, while his mom, Pam Stepnick, was a nurse. Jake went to Westlake High School growing up and was one of the best players on the football team and had a dream of playing in the NFL, which Jake still says he's gonna do after his boxing career. Jake also wrestled, and at one point Jake even said he wanted to be a Navy SEAL. In 2013, an app called Vine was created, which focused on short-form videos that were only a few seconds long. Jake started posting videos immediately and told his now famous brother Logan to start posting too. The brothers were both competitive and wanted to have a competition to see who could get the most followers. Both of the brothers gained over 5 million followers on the platform. Since Logan was 2 years older, he started going to college, but Jake was still in high school and not everyone was supporting his videos. Jake was a junior in high school when he started getting paid to make videos and even bought a Rolex with the money he first got. After a while on Vine, Jake posted a Vine compilation on his YouTube channel. After this, he moved to Los Angeles, California with his brother Logan. Jake signed up for acting classes in California. Around 2016 to 2017, Jake featured in one of his biggest acting jobs, a Disney series called Bizaardvark. Around the same time, Jake started a YouTube channel and a group called Team 10 that included other YouTube creators. At this time, Jake was one of the biggest YouTube creators and had viral videos like It's Everyday Bro that included his group called Team 10 and now has 292 million views on YouTube. Jake was having diss track battles against other famous YouTubers, including Rice Gum and his own brother Logan Paul, which definitely helped both of the brothers grow on the platform. As you can see, Logan Paul's diss track called The Fall of Jake Paul now has 283 million views. While gaining this YouTube fame, Jake fought fellow YouTuber Deji in 2018, where he won in an expedition boxing match where his brother Logan Paul also fought against KSI, which was one of the biggest pay-per-view events ever. At this time, Jake was becoming one of the biggest YouTubers, but also this controversial star. And while living in LA, the FBI even executed a search warrant for his mansion. Jake Paul was also charged with trespassing in Arizona after a video was taken where he was looting and vandalizing a mall. Jake Paul's controversial image translated pretty well to his next job, where he wanted to continue his boxing career and move away from being a full-time YouTuber. On November 28, 2020, Jake Paul fought former NBA player Nate Robinson, in which he knocked him out, and the video became a meme, which gained millions of views on the platform. After all those years on YouTube, Jake wanted to start trying other things, so he started to raise his level of competition in his fights and try to become a real boxer. On April 17, 2021, Jake Paul fought retired UFC fighter Ben Askren on the undercard of a Mike Tyson fight, and a lot of people in the fight community didn't believe in Jake's fighting, including UFC president Dana White.
I'll bet $1 million that he loses this fucking fight.
Dana.
In this fight with Askren, he knocked him out in a video that also went viral across social media and received millions of views. And then, in May 2021, at a press conference of his brother Logan Paul, who was fighting against all-time great Floyd Mayweather, Jake took Floyd's hat off, as you can see in this video, which started a whole brawl. And as you can see from this clip, Jake Paul is somebody who will do anything to sell a fight. With his controversial image, Jake Paul was starting to get good at promoting his fights, and in what some people would say, an attempt to mimic Conor McGregor, as you can see in these clips.
April 17th, he's going to get exposed. I'm going to end this guy's career as an embarrassment. Masvidal did it once, I'm about to do it again.
On August 29th, Jake took his biggest fight yet. He fought Tyrone Woodley, former UFC champion, who had just had a belt 2 years earlier. Jake fought Woodley in his hometown, Cleveland, Ohio, and during the fight, some fans were even yelling, "F Jake Paul." which shows even now a lot of people still hate him. Jake won the fight by a decision and really impressed a lot of people in the fight community, and at this point really turned from a YouTuber to a professional boxer, and at this time is fighting under Showtime, which is a big boxing company. After this, Jake was supposed to fight heavyweight champion Tyson Fury's brother Tommy Fury, who's 7-0, to prove he can beat a boxer, but Tommy pulled out of the fight, so Jake ended up fighting Tyron Woodley again on December 18th, 2021. During the first half of this fight, it was described as boring from many watchers before Jake knocked Tyron Woodley out in the 6th round in a clip that might be the most viral out of all his fights. The video got reposted all over the internet, including ESPN. At the time of this video, Jake Paul hasn't fought again, but is scheduled to fight UFC legend Anderson Silva October 29th, which will definitely be the biggest fight yet. Jake Paul also just started his own sports betting company and show called Better, where you can bet on sports games during each play. I hope you guys enjoyed the story of how Jake Paul got famous, and it's crazy to see how he went from a kid in Ohio who was just posting random vines to this YouTube star and boxer selling out arenas. And although a lot of people hate on what Jake has done, you at least have to respect it. Comment what famous person's story you would like to see next, and subscribe to the Celebrity Stories YouTube channel. I'll see you next time when we talk about the story of how Jake Paul's enemy, KSI, got famous.